So guys, welcome back to Really Awesome Plays Civilization Beyond Earth with Rising Tide. This is episode 13. When we left off, we had just finished a turn, a couple of turns into our war with Integer. So we have captured the city of Eintracht, of Watcher and of Weisheit. Our force is beginning to collapse on Weltgeist. So definitely we shall take this, maybe even in this turn. Beyond that, I think I want to start developing a land force then and start sweeping down towards the Cavatan Protectorate, which are really our ultimate aim very shortly, because these guys are the closest to us in terms of actually achieving a victory. And I think once they are removed, it'll be cruise control to victory. But like I said, I don't plan on taking my foot off the pedal. I don't mind moving up here and attacking Al-Falah, or maybe even the African Union up here. LOD as well is also an option. She's very close to where we are over with Integer. LOD, the Franco-Iberians I should say, are just up here to the northeast of where Integer are. But yeah, let's get straight back into it. Veterancy gained. Going to go for our DPS upgrade. Quest decision. 450 energy immediately. Or one free population in each of our cities. One free population is much better. So I think it's pretty obvious, but if people don't know, the population of your cities relates to how many tiles the city can work. So say, for example, in Farjan we have 11 populations, so they can work 11 tiles in the city radius. So yeah, choose production in Deep Castle. Deep Castle, I think I'm actually going to start developing a sizable land force over here, so they can build our new tier 3 Minotaur unit, which is I'm going to use for assaulting cities. Over here I think, yeah, we'll actually also build another Minotaur. Up here in Jiangsang, just finished a Grow Lab. I think, yeah, we'll get some defensive units. I'm not too comfortable with these fellows again, but I'm not overly worried about them either. This unit can move, actually you can see where it is. Then guy's already building a sub. And we shall choose production in Dunkyle. I think I'll begin to move this city around a bit. And we continue our war with Integer. So first and foremost, use our big naval units, ranged units, to do what they can to remove line of sight from our other units. Solar Collector finished in Deep Castle. I'm going to get that up over Tiangong. Exit the orbital layer. And just check these notifications. So intruder, yeah, and Vacher is starving, that's okay. So, sorry, continue with assaulting Weltgeist. So let us begin. Move the back units first in case they have shots, easy shots I should say. And speaking of easy shots, this should be one of the easiest we take all day. Sinking a land unit at sea. Al-Falah better move their ass, because they're going to be in trouble. Al-Muir finished a true Xeno cavalry. We should move that up here with the rest of our melee force. Our Leviathan down here to the south, it's revealed no matter where it goes. So I think we'll just begin to assault these units to the south. And that is a major victory. We do have a lot of upgrades on these melee units. First and foremost, we sink this land unit. Our Leviathan can begin to move a little closer to Weltgeist. I don't want to get in range of the city. Might as well shoot at this worker unit. And then here I'm going to use this land unit, or this sea unit, to attack this Arbiter. And this melee unit to get the kill on their Vortex. And we continue closing the grip around the Weltgeist. Expecting a lot more resistance from the land forces around Weltgeist when we do eventually get in there. Can I move to here and be safe? I think that I can indeed. Let's put some shots on this unit here, I think. A Reaver over here can heal. I know I can investigate this wonder, by the way. So this is excavate the giant fungus, but I'm not going to waste a turn on doing that right now. So you can skip. You can move down to here perhaps. I'm not sure they will still have a shot. Oh, they will indeed, so they can put a bit more damage into this unit. things are looking good. Not for integer though, I'm afraid. You can skip. And you can move around to here to get a movement distance of Weltgeist. So, end turn. Our true Xeno Cavalry is nearly in place, so I should move it down here with the remainder of our units. This fellow can move back a bit. These guys, again, just to remind you, get a 40% damage bonus when not within range, one tile range of a friendly unit, so makes a bit of a difference, I think. Our unhealth, obviously, is going to be nuts for a while, due to the amount of cities we have in resistance. I don't even want to look at these numbers. This is going to be 17 turns. Wow, we might even be finished the game by then, although probably not. So, integer putting some shots into our units. We do have melee units around Weltgeist, so I'm not too concerned that we have two down here, just dealing with this arbiter.
Geneticists create a thing which nurtures and sustains in the short term, but proves toxic in the long term. Yet we comfort ourselves that overprotective parents are a quaint artifact of pre-mistake culture.
So yeah, we finished a worker which reduces the unhealth in, I think it's Fire Gem we built that in. It is indeed. So a lot of people happy with our new wonder. It's great news. I think over here, I think I might just get some, yeah, I think true Xeno Cavalry, they're very strong and they have a lot of movement too, you know, for melee units. Dunkyle is finished moving. It can continue to move. And our assault on Weltgeist shall begin. So I would like to capture Weltgeist this turn, and it's absolutely looking that we will. And we shall move our Reaver in for the capture. Wait until our Poseidon is finished. I think that's what those fellows are called. Oh no, these are now Leviathans. So, we captured the city of Weltgeist and we shall annex it. If we can make peace, I would almost be tempted to. Wow, that war score. We can use that for some leverage when this war is over. So, I'm a little worried they'll instantly recap Weltgeist, but I guess we shall see. In here, we shall just get working on, I guess, a Xenomass bathhouse. Doesn't really matter, it's going to be in resistance forever, I guess. So I do want to have a look at what is down here to the south of the map. So if I can kill this with our ranged units, you can just fortify. So we shall move this unit here, I guess. Well, we could probably just get the kill here with this fellow. Yep. And as much as I want to explore south, I don't want them getting away with any free units, so we shall move in for the kill over here. This fellow can move into the city of Weisheit and heal, and our Poseidon can begin moving to the south. And this Poseidon can also begin moving down. I do worry that they might move across here, so, but you know what, I'm not overly concerned about it. Even if the worst case scenario, I mean, they capture a city, and what, it takes us 2 turns to capture it back. I mean, it's not the end of the world, you know. So these units can just move over here and assault any land forces they can. They cannot assault any, I'm afraid. Oh, we really have a sizable naval force now. It's incredible. These can all skip. And we shall move to the next turn. So a lot of unhealth and starvation in our cities. 47, nearly minus 50 in health. So that is okay. Wow, the irony of this, like, I mean, why is the person I'm at war with giving me compliments about about us attacking them, and I don't think so. Good effort though, Elodie. So I wonder how many cities Integer have left. Hopefully they have another one on the coast around here somewhere. Veterancy gained on one of our subs, so that's fantastic. We will take a look with this unit. What is around here? Oh, that's a real pain, man. Oh, Blauwald. Right on the coast. Easy pickings. So just put them nearby for now. I don't really want to get in range of the city. And we begin to assault some of the land forces we can on the coast. So I think I'll move this fellow out. Move a Poseidon in so it can do range damage. Begin to attack. Hopefully this is for the kill. No, coastline in the way. Not a huge issue, but not ideal. So this is a Supremacy unit and evolved CNDR. They're quite strong actually. I think yeah, we shall assault down here to the south. We can also assault here. Hopefully that's for the kill. It is indeed. And you can begin to assault the CNDR unit. Oh no, you cannot because you are a melee unit. No harm. This fellow might take a bit of damage from this unit, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. And these fellows can close in around Weltgeist. These guys can move to the south. So I'm certainly tempted to move our land force we have to the south of Tiangong across to this area, but I think realistically by the time we get there, like it'll be quite a while, like maybe 5 to 10 turns, so I'll probably make peace with these guys maybe for now until I develop a land force and get these cities under control. So yeah, it makes a bit of sense I guess. Over here in Dunkyle, it's finished moving. We should continue to move it. One of our units need orders. Oh, these fellows over here, you can skip. Our true Xeno cavalry. Let's come over here for a little look. Can't quite move through the Cavatan Protectorate's land, so I'm not overly concerned about that. So the city of Mandira has 106 defense, so I mean that's like huge. I think that's bigger than even we have in Deep Castle. Oh no, Deep Castle. Oh no, yes, and indeed it is. So I mean that's no joke trying to take that city. So like that's actually going to be like a sizable military campaign we're going to have to put up against these guys, but not too worried about it right now. So into the next turn. And a sip of my coffee, I think. Oh, so the Cavatan Protectorate and the Alphala are at war with each other. And the Cavatan Protectorate are absolutely going to crush Alphala because they're so far ahead of them in technology. So an assault on Weltgeist. Hopefully we hold the city, but no, if not, that's okay too. So I think first and foremost we take Blauwald and then Weltgeist, and then I'll see if I can make peace. With the war score that we have, we are going to be able to take pretty much any technology that we would like. Veterancy on a lot of our units, so let's pick the traditional combat upgrade. So I think, like I said, first and foremost we shall attack Blauwald, see if we can get it captured. But I'd assume it shouldn't be too much of a task for the size of our navy. I think this should be the cap here with this unit. Yes, indeed it is. We shall annex that city. Move down here, assault this unit, and also assault with our melee unit. Not quite for the kill, but we certainly stifled them quite a bit. Over here, you can fortify that guy. And the battle for Weltgeist continues. I'll put it on 0 health this time. Move one of our Reavers in. And move in for the cap. Oh no, apparently not. Not quite sure why that's the case. Oh, here we go. There was a unit in the way, apparently. So I think we get a free kill on the unit that was in the city as well, so we shall annex that, and I think we shall actually try and make peace with these fellows.
Meine Zeit ist kostbar.
Nope, no peace to be had yet. I think you have to be at war for like X amount of turns before you can make peace. These units here on the coast can begin to assault some of their land units. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. I wonder how many cities the integer have left. You can move to here. I'm not quite sure you'll be able to get a shot over there, and no you won't. Let's continue to move close to the coast. And skip, skip, and skip. And free kill here on this land unit. It's adding up our war score really. I might take a couple of cities from Velkeist, although some technology would be good. I don't think it really makes a huge difference at this stage. So production in Dangai, they are finished the Leviathan. So I think I shall build, seeing the nursery might be nice. I guess the auto plant, we can get more production. And here we shall build a mass digester, I think, yes indeed. In Dunkyle, continue to move the city. Over in Velkeist, doesn't really matter, but we should work on a pharma lab. Down here in Blauwald, also doesn't matter, we should work on a clinic. And I think that is the end of our turn. The only thing I foresee is this unit bombing Velkeist. Hopefully Velkeist returns fire and kills it. Like 30 combat strength is weak, like very, very weak. Like even up here in Eintracht, they have 78. So no, not at this time. I am really getting quite concerned about the Cavatan Protectorate, but hopefully our war with Integer shall not last much longer. Are they going to capture Blauwald? Yes, indeed they did. But that's no real issue. We can continue to recapture it. A lot of units in range, so again I'll move the melee unit out, move a ranged unit in. A lot of veterancy in our units, we shall do this first. And veterancy here also. So I think first and foremost we want to decimate these land units. Let's move this fellow out of the way for now. Move down here, get a few more shots. Poseidon can also move down and finish it. Not quite, which is a bit of a pain, but it's okay, it'll be super weak if nothing else. Leviathan can move down, put a shot into Blauwald. Our Leviathan can move down in preparation for something on the next turn. Recap Blauwald. Easy enough. Annex again. We still hold Velkeist, so we shall move this Reaver out. Move a Leviathan in. Kill this unit. What is this unit over here? An Immortal there. Quite strong melee unit. Not overly concerned about them. Hopefully somebody can get a shot on this unit. No, which is a bit of a pain, but not the end of the world, I guess. Just looking at our energy, we've nearly 3k energy, so I think I'm actually going to come over here and purchase a carrier, which should be up to the top, I guess. So a a Cobra, isn't it? No, it's not. It is a, oh sorry, it's a Hydra, my bad. So we should buy a Hydra, and then we should also purchase a couple of Locusts. So we can only purchase one for now, but we can purchase another on the next turn. Over in Dunkyle, finished moving, continue to move it. Production in Tiangong, which has finished a clinic, fantastic. So Tiangong is finally under our control after all this time. So we shall continue to develop our land forces over here in Tiangong. Choose production in Blauwald, again just clinic for now is fine. So what can we do with these units? I guess we'll just start tapping away on their land forces. This can heal. Skip and skip and skip and skip and skip. I am actually going to start moving our melee units just a little bit closer, just in case we do need them. You can also end your turn. You can end your turn also, and that is the end of our own turn. So things are looking pretty good, I think. I hope they don't recap Veltgeist on this turn. It's quite a high possibility that it will with this gunner unit, or educator I guess it's referred to. Blauwald, I'm not sure if it can hold this attack. No, it cannot, which is pathetic really when you think about it. We had a tier 3 unit in the city. And Veltgeist also fell, which is a real shame. But that's okay, we can continue this dance. We're wearing down their own units also. Still, not ideal. I would prefer to just have this war be over.
Listen at night, you can sometimes hear Casey Jones, the Wabash Cannonball, with his iron legs still running a mile a minute.
So, Bionics finished. We're getting closer to our victory condition with every research we complete now. And we don't even have a melee unit down here, but this one will do. Shall annex. I'm getting a bit sick of these units attacking the city, so I'll actually move all the way over here in preparation for some more. And skip and some veterancy gains. All strength as usual. Not much we can do here. We just need to retake Veltgeist. And Veltgeist recaptured yet again. And yes, in we go for the capture. So just seeing here, the intrigue has increased in Islemuir. We've detected a covert operative in Islemuir also. Yeah, you know what, that looks good to me. Goodbye. And in Hulan we shall purchase another Locust. Really not far from getting those air units leveled up either. And this can rebase to the aircraft carrier. This other Locust cannot quite move yet. In Dunkyle moved again, so we shall continue to move it. These fellas can all skip their turn, I think, unless you can get a cheeky shot on here somehow. No, nobody can, so what a real shame, but that is okay, I guess. Eintracht, still another 12 turns in Eintracht. Not too interested in shooting at a trade convoy, it's no real issue. Veltgeist, our Leviathan can simply skip, and you can simply skip. And you can move here, and is there any shot you can put on? No, of course not. So, skip also. Choose production, doesn't really matter. We're going to go for a clinic, and also in Veltgeist, a Southern Nursery. Why not? So, in turn, hopefully our war with these jokers will be over soon. But I have a funny feeling that it will be. I do definitely want to have these two cities when the war ends. So I think this is about to be the last of Veltgeist again. No, not quite, unless they have a unit they can move into capture, which they do not, which is fantastic. And we also held Blauwald for the turn, so fantastic. So I think I'll try at the very beginning of this turn to make peace with Integer. Nope, they're not interested as of yet, but that is fine. Veterancy bonus will take strength and strength. And as usual, we shall move our melee unit out and a ranged unit in. I think first and foremost, we get to kill on this guy over here. Most of the rest of these units can simply wait. Dunkyle can continue its loop-de-loop. Over here in Quoyan, we finished a true Xeno cavalry. So we shall choose, what to go for next. Certainly more production, can't go too far on, but I think we'll continue churning out land units. Huan Lan is finished the surveillance web, so I think I shall get it to build. I think there's probably no real reason why we shouldn't build some more over here, apart from it taking 38 turns. So we are going to build an auto plant for production. Veltgeist, all these subs can simply skip for now. And our Reaver can also skip. This fella can move out just in case Blauwald is recaptured. I'd rather use the ranged unit than the land unit. Or than the melee unit, I should say. You can rebase over to our carrier. And our Hydra can move a little closer. Begin to put shots on some of these land units, finally. Simply skipping turns with all of these units. And the end of our own turn. So yeah, things are moving along quite well. I think as is the way with Civilization, if you hit the ground running early, if you set yourself up, it seems to work out pretty well in the late game. There's a lot of games like that really. I suppose XCOM is another clear example of that, and such games like that. But yeah, Civilization is definitely thought as kind of that, you know, prepare your infrastructure, prepare your kind of plan of attack and focus on it, and it becomes relatively smooth in the later game. Plus we have finally one of the captured integer cities under our control. Over here we have an Overseer. I think they are ranged. Hellion I think is melee, so they're the bigger issue here. If I can get our Locusts to attack this unit. Fantastic. They won't quite kill it, but that is of no real issue. And the other Locust also, so fantastic. Just to take some of the sting out of the attack on Weltgeist. See if we can make peace. No, they will not surrender so quickly. So I think actually I'm going to be a bit more realistic here and yes, use the turn of the unit in the city first. So I will lose it if it's recaptured. Bit of a misplay, but not the end of the world. So get some health buildings over here. In Zhongshan we shall build... Doesn't really make a huge difference, but I guess we'll build a... We are working algae, so maybe a biofuel plant, I guess. Doesn't really matter at this stage. Laboratory here is fine. Down in Dunkyle, nearly finished doing its movement. And these units need orders. You can simply skip. You can skip. You can skip. Still no shot here, which is a real shame, I must admit. All these units can skip. Which is a bit of a shame, but not the end of the world, I guess. Wow, we have sizable military. And our true Xeno cavalry can... Oh, wow! The Alpha La took one of the Cavadan Protectorate cities. That is fantastic news. Good job, Alpha La. And the end of our turn. So I'm assuming we're going to lose Weltgeist again on this turn, but I guess we'll see. Unless Alpha La is going to try something stupid. See some of these hybrid units here, I think. Oh, we still hold Weltgeist, which is fantastic, and this unit moved within range of our sizable naval force, so it should be an easy kill. Fully expecting to be able to make peace maybe on this turn, but we shall see. Nope, not quite yet, but that is fine. So, let us remove some of these units. You can finish this unit, please. Over here we can put some shots on this guy. I know our locusts are weak, but I wouldn't mind getting the kill over here. And our final locust should get the kill, I think. Yes, indeed. Fantastic. So you can skip over here our true Xeno cavalry. You can move over here with the rest of our Xeno cavalry. You can move back a tile. Choose production in Dunkyle. Nearly finished its movement. Over here, not a whole lot we can do, so a whole lot of skipping turns again. Watcher can finish this worker unit. Continue to skip turns at our units. You can simply skip. I should really actually fortify you here. So wake up and fortify. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. Tissue engineering in a couple of turns, so we're moving that little bit closer to our victory condition. Not at this time. Captain Protector, it looks like they're about to recapture the city of Gang Zorig. Which is a shame. If Alpha want to expand a bit, that's no real input or no real it doesn't really bother me. I mean, the Cavitan Protector are our main concern. So our jets are getting a level up, fantastic. We get a virtue. Each city generates culture per turn. Yes, I mean the other one is for expeditions, and certainly won't be doing too many of them at this stage. Our local locus over here in Gangren is finished. I think I'll actually put that on air intercept for now. Oh no, that was the building in Gangren was finished. So instead we shall build a Xenomass bathhouse, come back over to our locusts, wake them up and heal them. So check if we can make peace with integer. Not quite yet. Wondering what we can do here versus integer. Oh, they have a unit here, I guess. I suppose I'll come down here and take a look. Oh wow, there's a fresh city here on the coast. So first and foremost, we'll sink this unit here. And this should be for the kill. It is indeed. City is a defense of almost 50, so we will need a couple of units to take this city. I think for now, just in case, move it out of range and skip. Our Poseidon in here can also move down here. And skip. Up in Weisheit, Velkest, the resistance there seems to have quelled a bit, so actually our Hydra can move around to a better position. All of these units can skip for now. I don't think I need a melee unit down here, but I'll just move it down a little bit just in case. And skip. And likewise with this unit, I'll just move it a little bit. Should be within range for a cap on the next turn should we need. And that is the end of this turn. Oh, some of our Xeno cavalries are in place. They should fortify. Really looking forward to building the Xeno Titan, which is really not far off. Xeno Titan is the end game harmony unit. Interested to see what's going on over here. The Cavitan Protectorate recaptured the city of Gang Zorig. I wonder how Alpha are doing. Well, perhaps that's why the Cavitan Protectorate are so eager to make friends with us, so they can move through our areas. Not the chance, Elodie. And she's all of a sudden level 14 in purity, which is could be an issue, but so Dunkyle, we'll just move it back a couple of tiles. And over here in Vatchers, finish the clinic, and we shall build a farmer lab next. So we begin our assault on Ent Luthwig. A strong city, it seems. So I'm for a bit of a challenge, but nonetheless I think we shall capture it quite easily on this turn. And yes indeed, this should be for the capture. And we also destroyed a Whisperer, a tier 2 submarine in the city itself. Oh, we didn't even get to capture. Wow, I am amazed. But no harm, we'll certainly get it on the next turn. All of these units can skip. There's no units in range for them to attack at the moment. You can go on interceptor mode. I'm just giving some thought as to what to do with our Hydra. Should we build some more aircraft carriers and the likes? Sorry about that, folks. I had some technical issues on my end, so my apologies if there was a cut in the video there. But yeah, we shall continue. We aren't doing anything of particular interest, just moving our units in place for a further assault on Endwick Lung, down to the south. A lot of our cities in trouble. That's okay. Al-Flat, I wonder how the war is going. I would not imagine well, certainly not in the long term.
Wir verfolgen viele Ziele.
So,
Vielleicht
Integer
kannst
are
du sie
prepared
noch
to
weiter
make
voranbringen.
peace with us, but I will not do it on their terms. I will do it on my own. First, retaking the city of Endwicklung, I think, just to bump up our military score just that little bit higher. Franco-Iberians having a bit of an attitude up there in the north. So the African Union started a wonder. So they've contacted Earth. So the Emancipation Victory is they need to contact Earth, and then they need to build a... Emancipation is the gate where they send military units through. So I don't really need to worry about that just yet. Can trade or create one trade route from Camp Cascade, so we can do that. So we'll just have a look at our trade route overview, and we turn off one of these, so I guess from Dangai. And before we go any further, level our units, retake the city. I don't want any mistakes this turn, so let's just capture this place. So we shall annex the city, and then if we can kill any more units, we certainly will, but if not, no, we shall make peace with Integer. So we can take one of their cities, so that means they have 2 cities left. Cognition might be nice. Let's have a look, see if they have any high level stuff that we need. Nanotechnology is certainly something we want. That is one of the technologies we shall need for later. Terraforming, we've been meaning to do stuff for ages, but we can't actually afford it. Transgenics, I think, are we actually working on that at the moment? Not quite, so yes indeed, I will take transgenics, certainly. That is one of the victory conditions that we need, or one of the technologies we need for our victory condition. So we should actually leave nanotechnology, take transgenics. You know what, let's take terraforming, because we've been meaning to build these floatstone quarries for about 15 episodes. Not really anything else major here. I did kind of want to splash into Harmony, or into Supremacy a bit, I should say. Ballistic Lab. I guess why not Cognition? We get the Academy from it and stuff. And then we can just fill out the remainder with money and diplomatic capital. So they get away with 2 extra war score, but that's fine.
Genetics is chemistry, and chemistry is a tool, and a tool is only as useful as you make it.
So, transgenics completed?
Yes, the world is beautiful and unspoiled, but it is wrong. Correct it at once.
Terraforming?
I think I know what you're thinking, and you think you know what I know about your thinking, but you're wrong.
And Cognition finished.
Accepting the limitations of birth form betrays a lack of imagination.
Affinity level 6 in Supremacy. We shall annex the city of Castellan. And that seems like it's Integer's last city, so we shall see about that shortly. So Geliopod, we have a new unit. And this is the Harmony Supremacy unit. We can do 70% when attacking if began to turn invisible. Wow, that seems incredible. So yes, indeed, we'll take that. Some diplomatic transmissions. Hey, you know what, that looks good to me. Because we can get oh no, we can't get any science ourselves from it. We should just choose production in our city. So Jiangsang has finished the biofuel plant. We need some health buildings, so we shall begin to build some. Visite. Visite needs an awful lot of stuff. I guess Pharmalab is probably a good start. Endwicklung is under resistance forever, so we'll go for some health buildings, not that it particularly matters. Castellan also under resistance for ages and ages, so I'm not too worried about it for right now. So our military units need orders, but before we do that, I just want to pull up some of the victory conditions. So we go here and we go to victories and see how far along these people are. So domination, apparently I'm very far ahead in this. Actually, yeah, I mean, for domination all we need to do is control all original capital cities, which really is just Al-Falah, Elodie, the African Union and Capitan Protectorate. So emancipation, the African Union have just launched a satellite, so they're actually quite far back. Myself, I am number 1 in Transcendence at the moment, very close to having Harmony level 15. And the Promised Land, which is the purity victory condition. The African Union are also number 1 in that, but they're not too far ahead, to be honest, or they're not far ahead at all. They're at the very beginning almost of that process. But guys, yeah, I think that is the end of this episode. As always, I'd like to thank you for joining me. If you've made it this far into the series, maybe drop a subscribe. I mean, why not? If you're watching this many of the videos, there'll be plenty more content in the future. As always, if you have any comments, feedback, all that stuff, do drop it down in the comment section. And again, I'd like to thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.